When a person has decided that they no longer want to move forward with you, either in a friendship or a relationship, you have to understand that at that point and in that moment, in that context, you are powerless. And the only thing that you have control over is your own self. You have to have the mind frame and the mindset of, I cannot control what someone else feels. I cannot control what someone else's decisions are, but what you can control, you can control your own self. You have to choose your own self. You have to choose your own self. When I say a friend, I mean this is somebody you can depend on. When I say friend, that means that you have my personal phone number. You could call me and I could call you, or we could text at any time. When I say friend, a friend is someone that you're going to judge that relationship, right? You'll judge it for yourself. There's nothing that anybody can tell you or any dictionary that you can look in to give you an actual definition of how you feel or what you feel a real, true friend is. When I was younger coming up, I called everybody my friend. And I remember my mother saying, everybody is not your friend, Adrena. Everybody is not your friend. Stop calling everybody your friend. Because I was always like, my friend. He's my friend. She's my friend. And through life's journey, I had to discover through trial and error what a true friend really is. And a true friend is not going to agree with everything that you say or everything that you do. But for me, I want somebody to be a friend to me as I am a friend to them. Somebody that I can share my life. Somebody who I can share my intimate thoughts. Someone who knows my intimate details. Someone that's going to stand by my side and give me support. And in return, he or she will get my support. They listen to me. I listen to them about what they're going through, about their life, about, the ups and downs of life in general. And sometimes a friend can have very strong views. And they may not even be perfect. Their views are not perfect. But at the end of it all, you understand them and they understand you. They listen to you about the world, your life experience, the things you're going through. You don't want to be a person that is calling themselves a friend and then constantly and consistently dumping your garbage on them. That right there will make a person be like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. Rightfully so. You don't want to be anyone's garbage can. And although my views or their views may be wrong, they may even be perverted, a friend will hear you out. And they're not going to be necessarily converted to your way of thinking. In fact, they may often even disagree. But at the end of it all, a friend must show themselves to be friendly. And they will understand you. If you are looking into a friendship for the other person to agree with you 100% of the time, that is not a friend. That, my dear lovelies, is a robot. That, my dear lovelies, is one person being the puppet master and the other just going through the motions. And it's okay. It's okay not to agree with everything. People are people. People are individuals. People have their own individual thoughts, concepts, agendas. And if it's something that is like a total deal breaker, then yeah, I can get that. Example, you are an acquaintance or you call yourself a friend with someone who is, let's say that they are a thief, they steal, and you're totally not a person that does that. Okay, well, you might want to distance yourself from that person or compartmentalize them and put them on a shelf, because at some point in your life they were good for something, right? But you don't agree with their views, and their views are so strong because stealing is their way of life, and stealing is not your way of life. So you may need to let that person go. But if it's just an opinion, if it's just that you are disagreeing on a topic, that is not a reason to end a friendship. Someone who you call a friend, someone who you have supported your time, your money, your energy, your resources, and you've rocked with them, and suddenly they are on a narrative that you don't necessarily agree with, but you support them in their narrative, and they still don't want to be your friend. You better kick rocks. You better dust your shoulder off. Dust your shoulder off and keep it moving. And like I said, pray for them, forgive yourself, and do it moving. Okay, and then that's it. I'm done. And I love you all. Have a blessed day, morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be.